Good morning. So I've been standing here so many times stressing the importance of increasing the support for Ukraine and putting more pressure on Russia. But the truth is that the support to Ukraine is not big enough, but the support to Russia is too big. So what do I mean by this? Then, since the full-scale invasion, the European countries and Europe has supported Ukraine with 187 billion euros. During the same period, we have imported Russian oil and gas to an amount of 201 billion euros. And then, if you add the other imports, then the total is 311 billion euros, meaning we end up on a negative support to Ukraine by 124 billion euros. Now, this is nothing but a disgrace. And now everyone is talking about the peace talks. And there will be no reasonable peace talks if we do not increase the support to Ukraine and the pressure on Russia. And one very good start would be to have the frozen assets used for the benefit of Ukraine. Thank you.
Yes, but there's also some so-called American-Russian peace plan for Ukraine, which was developed without Ukraine and the EU allegedly.
There can be no peace without Ukraine, and Europe has to be at the table. And like I said, there are a lot of talks about different talks. And at the same time, Sweden only has 2 points in their plan. So it is support Ukraine and increase the pressure on Russia. And that is what we should focus on in order to be able to change the equation so that Russia will want to come to the table, because it's quite obvious that Russia is not willing to have serious peace talks.
Minister, can a corruption scandal in Ukraine have effect to support?
No, it shouldn't. It is very important to fight the corruption in Ukraine, and this is also important for their EU accession. It is good that these corruptions had been revealed, and it is of utmost importance that Ukraine keeps fighting corruption and also work towards a legal system that is in alignment with what is expected from them if they want to join the EU.
Minister, the Middle East is also on the agenda today. What does the EU need to do to help in Gaza?
The EU needs to support the rebuilding of Gaza and the peace plan that has now also been adopted by the Security Council, which is a very good step forward. It is still fragile, and we need to do everything we can to make sure that the ceasefire is kept. Sweden is contributing to EU Pol Corps. We also lead that, and we are the country that seconds the most number of people.
You talked about the EU Corps and Sweden contributing, but there should be also a police training for Gaza and police officers. When should that happen, and what's your position?
There are several details in this plan that need to be worked out, but the EU should be willing to contribute, and of course Sweden is willing to contribute too. Thank you. Now, this is extremely serious, and we have seen how Russia has escalated its hostile actions against European countries, and Poland has been hit very hard. I visited Monday to express our support, and the crucial thing is that we keep united and that we respond quickly. And there, of course, we need to also collaborate closely within the NATO. And I am glad that since the serious violation of Polish airspace, we have also taking up the eastern century, and Sweden is willing to contribute to that too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Just one question in regard to
What they said.
Hej!
Nu får du nog ta ett steg lite tillbaka som vi tar
Okej.
skylten först. Så vi tar den. Som,
Min lilla skylt.
ja. Så. Om vi börjar med den. Vad är ditt budskap?
Att det är fullständigt bedrövligt att EU och europeiska länder inte bidrar mer till att stötta Ukraina, utan att faktum är att vi istället hamnar på ett negativt stöd om man drar av den totala importen från Ryssland. Man borde skämmas.
Ska man se det här som ett inspel i den diskussion som nu förs om lån eller bidrag eller hur man ska stötta Ukraina framöver?
Det får man gärna göra. Vi är inne i ett mycket kritiskt skede där vi måste fatta beslut om att ianspråkta de frysta ryska tillgångarna till Ukrainas förmån. Och vi behöver ett beslut nu. Och skulle vi fatta ett sådant, ja då skulle vi ju hamna på ett positivt netto. Och det borde vi göra så fort som möjligt.
Det är ju Belgien som framförallt som har hållit emot det här. Tycker ni också på i er krets? Eller hur agerar övriga EU mot Belgien för att få Belgien att gå med?